this video on Nutrition in Plants Part 2 by SC Erudition. Now before you get into Part 2, make sure you have gone through Nutrition in Plants Part 1. In this video, we are going to discuss about nutrition, autotrophic mode of nutrition and photosynthesis. So, what is nutrition and why is it so essential? The process of taking food and its utilization by the body for proper maintenance, proper growth and proper development of the body is called nutrition. Now in part 1, we learned that carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals are the essential nutrients present in food. Now it is also necessary that we intake these essential nutrients in adequate amount. So when we intake these nutrients, the body utilizes these nutrients for proper maintenance, growth and development of the body. This entire process is called nutrition. Now let's see why is it essential to ensure proper nutrition. Now what is proper nutrition? When we intake all the nutrients in adequate amount so that the body can utilize it for proper maintenance, for proper growth and proper development of the body, then it is called proper nutrition. That means we should intake all the nutrients in adequate amount so that the body can use it for its own development. And then we say that we are following a proper nutritional habit. So let's see why proper nutrition is essential. First, proper nutrition is necessary to lead a healthy lifestyle. Obviously, if we take adequate amount of essential nutrients, then our body will be able to utilize them and maintain itself and ensure proper growth and development. So obviously, we will lead a healthy lifestyle. Second, it ensures proper growth, proper physical and mental development of the body. It ensures proper maintenance of the body and it ensures prevention of diseases and hence it ensures that we remain healthy. Now, the nutrition can be categorized into 3 different categories. The first one is autotrophic mode of nutrition. The second one is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. And the third one is saprotrophic mode of nutrition. In this video, we will specifically focus on autotrophic mode of nutrition. So let's see what is autotrophic mode of nutrition. The autotrophic mode of nutrition. In this mode of nutrition, the organisms produce their own food by themselves using environmental substances such as sunlight, water, air, etc. So, the term autotrophic is a combination of 2 words. See, right? Auto plus trophic. So, the term auto itself implies that the process is done by the individual itself. That means the organisms that undergoes autotrophic mode of nutrition produce their own food using the environmental resources such as sunlight, water, air, etc. Now the organisms that follows autotrophic mode of nutrition are called autotrophs. So can you think of an example of an organism that produces their own food? I think you guessed it right. Plants. Plants are the best example of autotrophs. They produce their own food using sunlight, water and essential nutrients from soil through the process of photosynthesis. Now, let's see what the term photosynthesis means. The process through which plants make their own food in the presence of sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, chlorophyll present in the leaves and nutrients, minerals present in the soil is called photosynthesis. Now the leaves of plants produces the food Therefore, all the essential environmental resources such as sunlight, water, nutrients and minerals must reach there. So that means the photosynthesis process is all about leaves producing food in the presence of water and sunlight. So this process in which the plants make their own food using the environmental resources such as the sunlight, water, carbon dioxide from air, chlorophyll present in leaves and minerals and nutrients. It's called photosynthesis. Now, let's have a look over the entire process that happens in photosynthesis. First, the leaves have small pores present on the lower surface. These are called stomata and they are surrounded by guard cells. So the function of stomata present in leaves is to capture the carbon dioxide from air. Now, the roots of plant absorb water, essential nutrients and minerals from the soil and transport all of them to the leaves. Next, chlorophyll is a green pigment present in leaves that captures the sunlight. The sunlight acts as a source of energy to carry out the process of photosynthesis. Now, when all these raw materials reach the leaves then produces carbohydrates and stores them in the plant in the form of energy. Now, during this process, the leaves release oxygen into the atmosphere. That means in the process of photosynthesis, the leaves intake carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, but after the process is over, it releases oxygen into the atmosphere. Now, sometimes we may come across some leaves which are not exactly green in color. So here I have given images of some leaves that are either yellow, red, brown or orange in color. So what do you think that these trees, the trees having these kind of leaves cannot produce food on their own? Then how do they live? Let's see. The leaves having colors other than green such as yellow, red, brown, orange also have chlorophyll, but the large amount of other colored pigments conceals, that means it hides the green color of the chlorophyll present in those leaves. These plants can also undergo photosynthesis and prepare their own food. That means if the leaves are having color different from green, that doesn't mean they do not undergo photosynthesis. They do have green pigment, but the problem is that the pigment of different color is more in quantity. Therefore, the green color of the chlorophyll present in the leaves is concealed, and so we are able to see the different colored pigment. Now, the carbohydrates are composed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, which can be used to produce other components of food. Plants also produce proteins, which contains nitrogen. Now, to synthesize proteins, plants require nitrogen. So, where does it derive the nitrogen from? As we know, the amount of nitrogen in air is quite abundant. So, does it absorb the nitrogen from the air? No. Plants cannot absorb nitrogen from the gaseous state present in the air. So, who helps to fix the nitrogen right from gaseous state into some beneficial form that can be obtained, that can be absorbed by the trees? Let's see. Lightning strikes, symbiotic bacteria and animal excreta helps to fix the gaseous state of nitrogen into some beneficial form that can be used by the plants to synthesize other components of food. So let's see the entire process. Plants cannot absorb the nitrogen from gaseous state present in the air. So lightning strikes or certain symbiotic bacteria present in the soil convert gaseous nitrogen into a beneficial form and release it into the soil, which can further be absorbed by the roots of plants along with water and other essential nutrients to produce food on their own. Now, plants eat the plant products, and when they poop, pee, or die, their leftover is broken down by the decomposers, which reintroduces the nitrogen into the soil in the form of ammonia. Plants take the required amount of nitrogen from soil, but the amount of nitrogen that remains back in the soil are converted back to nitrates by the action of certain bacteria that can either be stored in humus or converted to gaseous nitrogen using certain resources and returned to atmosphere. Now, farmers also add nitrogenous fertilizer to the soil to enrich the soil with nitrogen. So, fertilizers are the material prepared naturally or synthetically used to replenish the soil with essential nutrients. Now, some of the nitrogenous fertilizers used by the farmers to enrich the soil with nitrogenous nutrients are sodium nitrate, NPK. So, the elements that are contained in this fertilizer are nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So, all because their symbol is NPK. So, the name of the fertilizer is NPK. Now, calcium nitrate, etc. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. We will be coming up with some more videos.